What's up, guys? Wazzer87 here, and welcome to my FIFA 14 Manchester United career mode. And it's been such a long time since I've done a FIFA video, so it's good to be back, and it's great to be doing FIFA 14 with United, with a new squad basically. Just going to show the squad. So yeah, Fellaini in there obviously. Excuse me, but one thing I noticed was Raphael's stats was 77. I mean that is poor for me. Raphael's a lot better than that. But yeah, just keep your eye on the right hand side, guys. His overall stats. But yeah, I'll be using Januzaj a lot this season because he's a fantastic talent. Yeah, it's a good squad actually. But yeah, look, it's 77 Raphael. It's terrible. It really is. He's a much better player than that, and EA have underrated Raphael. Excuse me, once again. But yeah, so that was me just showing you guys the squad and their overall stats. But in terms of signings, I'm not really looking to do many signings, to be honest, because I'm looking to do more youth. So excuse me, but yep. Also, just showing you the allocation transfer budget, and it's 33 million with a 275,000 transfer budget. So it was a lot more than FIFA 13, which is better. I think FIFA 13 was 23 million, I think. But yeah, so I decided to bring back Makeda and Bebe on loan because they have no use in my squad whatsoever. But in terms of players, I was looking at a left back, and Fellaini was one of them. Cohen Trowell from Madrid was one of them. But who did I sign? Well, you guys will find out. I won't tell you who. And I was looking at a central midfielder. I won't tell you who I signed there either. And also, I recalled Ryan Tunnicliffe because, well, I'm going to sell him as well. Well, try and sell him. But yeah, it's a good squad, and in terms of someone put a comment in one of my videos saying about the my opinions on the transfer window in real life, and my answer to that is a shambles, really, because to do the business on the very last day of the transfer window was poor. It really was. But Fellaini, is he a good signing? Absolutely. As you see the other night against Bayern Leverkusen, we look more solid. United, as something we've always lacked, because Carrick, he's the only midfielder that can protect the back four, but his passing ability is probably the best in the Premier League. Actually, one of them, because his passing is absolutely incredible. People are going about false goals. He's my favourite ever. He's my favourite ever United player, actually. But there we go, guys. Sorry. There we go. Herrera. Yep, we were after him all life. I don't know what the fuck happened with that transfer. We had a bunch of bloody 3 guys went and do the business for us who were not even representatives of United. So it was just a complete shambles. But yeah, Fellaini was a good signing. He's gonna shore up that midfield a little bit. Something we need is someone a bit of power who can, just sit there in the middle and do a job. But yeah, the answer to that is, I think the transfers was a bit of a shambles. But the great news was Nani signed a new 5-year contract. That was excellent news because I like Nani a lot, and not selling Rooney to Chelsea. So apart from that, Fellaini good signing. We've done it at the beginning of the transfer window. I don't think it'd been an issue, but because the way it all happened, it was a complete shambles. But anyway, enough of that. Back to FIFA 14. So yeah, I did go for Leighton Baines, and I can't remember actually how much did I offer. I think it was it 9 million? Speaking of Leighton Baines, he scored 2 amazing free kicks today. Bloody hell. But it's a shame we didn't get Baines actually, because he's actually a good player. But I wasn't that fussed, to be honest, about Leighton Baines, because I don't think it ever past it because he isn't, but we definitely need someone to cover him. But yeah, I offered 8.7 for him, and this is just me showing you the Champions Cup or Champions League group, and as you can see, they're a very interesting group. Borussia Dortmund, Napoli, and Real Sociedad. So a tough group. City, they've got Barcelona in their group, so there's Group D, not really a great group there. Group E, that's a very good group. Arsenal got a tough group there. Excuse me. And there's Group F, Chelsea, Milan. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem for Chelsea. Bayern Munich, Ajax, Lyon. Yeah, that's a good group as well. And that's a good group as well. So some good groups, but yeah, I got a tough group. United got a tough group, and this is just me showing you guys the new scouting system. I'll tell you what I like about this FIFA as well, is I like the new layout, the way you can just navigate between different areas. Like if I want to go to transfers, I want to go to my squad. It's a lot more convenient what it was before. But yeah, so I sent a few scouts in different regions of the world just to see if I can find some players. Well, to be honest, I'm not really looking for any players unless someone really special comes along. But it was just to show you guys how it all works. So I set one up in Germany, and to be honest, I knew what to expect. They're going to send back reports of players that are already known in the German leagues, or I sent one to Brazil as well actually. So my knowledge in Brazilian football isn't as good as it used to be, but I still have a good knowledge of a few players in Brazil. And obviously Barcelona probably took the best player out of Brazil in Neymar. So, but yeah, and I decided to send another one. Was it? Oh, yeah, it was to Brazil. Sorry, yeah. So yeah, Leighton Baines. He wanted a 2-year contract on 110 grand a week. I mean that. I don't know why he wanted 2 years, but I decided, okay, I'll give him what he wants. Then I had a contract offer from Saint Etienne Saint Etienne. I don't know why I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, from Danny Welbeck. I had another one from Liverpool, and there's a new one down the bottom now. You see that? Reject all offers or disallow future offers. So that's, I don't know if that's, if that's directed at the club that's offering, or that's all clubs. I'm not sure, but because it was Liverpool, I'm not going to sell them a player. But yeah, it's just showing you guys what came back from the German league. So we all know Manuel Neuer, Dante, we all know him. So yeah, that's basically how it works. They just come back with players like that. I think obviously there is a youth system, but I just did that as just to show you guys how it works now. So yeah, the chief executive said that I should offer 9.5 million. I know I almost put 90, but yeah, 9.5 million to 12.5. So I thought, yeah, I'll offer 9.5, and hopefully that'll be enough to sign Herrera. And it was. They accepted the contract offer. So 70 grand a week, 4-year deal, not very high wage, which is good, and he has potential. So yeah, I do hope United sign him in real life as well, actually, because I've always liked him whenever I've seen him play. I haven't seen him play that much, but I've seen him play enough to see that he's got the ability. I had an offer for Lindegaard, and I had an offer for Janko on the loan from Northampton, so I accepted that. That'd be a good move for him. I had another offer from Newcastle, from Newcastle for Hernandez, and I'm not selling Hernandez, no chance. An offer from Leverkusen for David De Gea, and there's no way I'm going to sell him either, because probably in the top 5 goalkeepers in Europe right now, David De Gea. Yeah, and he accepted my contract offer, and that was a deal done for Herrera. So good signing, another central midfielder, which United do need as well. So I went to the Leighton Baines deal, and for some reason Everton pulled out the deal. I don't know why. So I offered 8.7 last time. I thought I'll try and push me luck and go 8.5, see if they accept it. But an offer from Real Madrid from Rooney. Rooney not for sale. I'm going to need him, so reject all offers and all future offers as well. But then they said it's unacceptable. So it's, I was baffled because I thought the transfer was done, but I said to myself, why is this deal not going through? And they still said it's unacceptable. They want 10 million for him, even though they accepted 8.7. So I said no, the deal's off. So it was me that pulled out the deal in the end. So I decided to go for Coentrell. And Coentrell, well. That last day of the transfer window, it was crazy because I thought we signed him, and he's a very good player. I like him a lot. So I thought, bloody hell, that's a great sign. And someone can play left midfield and left back on loan. I mean, it was strange that United are trying to get a loan deal. We should be trying to sign him anyway, but it would have been excellent cover for everyone. For some reason, we did it right at the end again. I don't know why, but oh well. That's the way it is, suppose. But yeah, I decided to go for Coentrell, and he said the chief executive again said 999 or 14 million. So first of all I said, yeah, I will. Actually, I thought no, let's see if I can push my luck and go 7.5. I don't know why I tried, but I thought fuck it. If they accept it, that's great. But then I offer from Marseille from Johnny Evans, and nope, not for sale because I want to keep Johnny Evans with Rio getting old. I need all my centre backs I can get. But no, they didn't accept the offer. They wanted 13 for him. So I offered 11.5. Then another offer from Monaco for Johnny Evans, the club with all the money now, Monaco. But this interests me. Barcelona in talks with Aguero over. In talks with Man City over Aguero. And let me tell you, that transfer did happen, and it went for 48 million. He signed for, so unbelievable. That the squad that Barcelona will have in this career will be unbelievable. But offer from Danny Welbeck, rejected it. I did sign Coentrell, so good signing. I'm happy with that signing. And United's new signing this summer, sent him on loan to Gillingham. And this is another scout report from from Germany. And there's a few players that I'm pretty sure you guys know about, but I was looking at, I'm not going to get at this moment, but maybe in the future I might think about picking one of them up maybe in the January transfer window or in the summer at the end of the season. But yeah, Julian Draxler, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of him. He's very well. But yeah, look at that, Thiago. Oh, that was another bloody player this summer. Well, that one I don't actually know what happened with that, but he's an. I tell you what, if he progresses the way he should, he can be an absolutely amazing footballer. Because to be honest, I don't know why Barcelona let him go in the first place, but never mind. But yep, he accepted my offer, so there we go. Fabio Coentrell has signed, and look at that, Bebe. I can't believe I had a buyer, Bebe. Yes, I was so happy about that. No disrespect to Bebe, but you're not good enough. Johnny Evans rejected the offer from Sunderland. And then I also had an offer from Makeda. I didn't think I'd get an offer for him either, but then I was like, yes, I got rid of Bebe and Makeda. Free up the transfer, the wages, which is good. But then I had another offer for, was it? I think it was Darren Fletcher. Oh yeah, that was just me showing you guys that they were both sold. I had an offer from Darren Fletcher, and this one I wasn't too sure about, but I thought, you know what, with the players I've got, it's not fair to keep him on the bench, so I decided to sell him. I like Fletcher a lot. And then this new little feature I want to show you guys. It's a press conference thing where you can make a comment about the clubs, the the opposing manager or a certain player. But I decided to go to United, and I decided to motivate. But that's a little feature I thought was pretty good. I like that. And then I had an offer from Blackburn for Ryan Tunnicliffe, so I decided to accept that as well. But yeah, just on to Ryan Tunnicliffe. I know that's just setting this guy's world class, 5 minutes, you know. I'll probably up it to legendary eventually, but I'm just getting used to the game, so. But yeah, young players that I'll be using a lot this season: Januzaj, Welbeck. Basically, the players. Yeah, Lingard. I'm gonna give him Jesse Lingard. I'm going to give him a season out on loan and see how he comes back. If he does well, I mean, today he scored bloody 4 goals in his debut for Birmingham, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, he's done well in pre-season, but I never thought he was ready for the first team. But Januzaj, I did. But if he carries on that way, then Jesse Lingard, that's excellent. But yeah, this was the Community Shield against Wigan, and in the 28th minute, Valencia, and there it is, my first goal of FIFA 14 career mode, and it was Valencia. You would have thought maybe Van Persie or Rooney, but nope, Valencia. Played excellent against Leverkusen the other night. Good to see him back to his best. But then in the half-hour mark, I was like, what the fuck? Then Wigan got a penalty. I didn't know what for. So I was like, I want to see the highlights of this. And then seeing the highlights again, yeah, I think that is a penalty. It was Grant Holt to take it, and he missed off the post. I was so lucky. To be honest, I struggled this game because it felt slightly, you know, I mean, I don't know. There's certain things about this FIFA this year feels a little bit, not massively obviously, but a little bit different. Like the way the players, and that's the 3 subs I made. The way the players control the ball, it doesn't feel, you know, as easy as it was in FIFA 13. Now it's a little bit harder. But looking at Januzaj, great play from Januzaj. Pull back for Van Persie. Well, he's not going to miss that, is he? That's why I want to use Januzaj, because, I mean, if you watch him in real life, you know, he's balanced, and his confidence for someone his age. Look at that celebration. But his confidence for his age is incredible, and he's such a great talent. And United have to tie him down to at least a 5-6 year contract, because if they let him go, you know, that's just ridiculous. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. As you can see, I won the Community Shield, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's good to be back doing FIFA videos again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.